Every year since 2021, the biggest players in Kenya's meat industry gather under one roof, from farmers to exporters to retailers. It's called the Kenya Meat Expo, which has been happening at the KICC. And as the meat lover I am, I had to see what really happens inside. If you're like me and thought that the Kenya Meat Expo is just a showcase of Nyama, Choma and smokies, then you are in for a rude surprise. Stick around to be surprised as well. After arriving, the first order of business was eating.
Yeah, boy.
But we decided kupiga round kwanza to see all the options ziko, tusipatane na vitu mzuri after tushashiba, ama tupate vitu cheaper huko ndani na tushabuy expensive huko nje. The Kenya Meat Expo is a 3-day event that is arranged by the Nation Media Group in partnership with the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development and other key stakeholders in the meat and livestock sector. It is a platform where everyone in Kenya's meat chain meets: farmers, slaughters, exporters, retailers, industry experts, animal health stakeholders, and even meat lovers like me, to revolutionize the Kenyan meat industry and drive sustainable growth across the chain. I think in the previous life I was either a Masai or a lion, because mi napenda nyama. This year I came as a consumer, and maybe next year but one I will come as a stakeholder, because I have been developing an interest in farming and becoming a meat producer. Sio kila saa kukula. So what are some of the goals of this event? The main and the number one goal is boosting the economy. The meat sector is already a huge economic booster with a 12% GDP. It contributes around $13.5 billion, or about 2 trillion Kenyan shillings. That's the value created by the meat or the livestock sector in a year in Kenya. That's a huge contribution, but the goal is to scale it even higher. The expo is about unlocking that next level. The other thing is connecting players and networking. Watu kwa industry wote wajuane na wasaidiane. The farmers, innovators, government bodies, buyers, and veterinary service providers. Everybody in the meat chain. If two heads are better than one, imagine 100+ brains coming together. The third goal is innovation and knowledge exchange. There are also masterclasses and panel discussions on everything from animal feed to breeding, disease control, and even cold storage, fixing the weak spots and making the whole chain more profitable. The fourth main goal is policy and regulation alignment. The expo also acts as a platform for policy conversations. Issues like livestock health, traceability, exports, standards, climate resilience practices, etc. The other main goal of the expo is expanding the market. The expo is pushing the dream of supplying meat to different parts of the world, sio Kenya too, which will greatly boost the GDP. Lastly, addressing the challenges in the industry. So the meat expo isn't just about Nyama, Choma, it is so much more. For the ice cream. Oh, boba, this is boba. As we were walking around, we bumped into an exhibitor selling boba. I've been wanting to try it for the longest time, so I decided to try it.
Hi. Karibuni.
Asante.
So for today tuko na hii classic boba tea. Unajua boba?
Yeah.
So for today tunauza 150 instead of 380.
Nice.
Na kama utaki hiyo boba kuna ya 100 without boba.
Okay.
Kuna hii it's like lemonade but iko na amount of tea ndani at 99 bob. Alafu kuna hizi tunauza na normal price, hizi hazina offer. Taro coconut 380, matcha coconut 480.
Okay. Tuweke boba. Kuna
hii classic boba.
Na hizi zote ni 150.
Sasa kwa leo tuko na hii.
Hiyo ndio offer.
Zingine
Sawa. Tuweke that classic one. Tusikie how it is.
Kuna hii classic boba. Both of you will have classic boba.
Yeah. Boba. Unafaa kula hizo ndio boba. Hizo ndio za 50 bob extra. Me, by the way, sikui like. It tastes like watered down cold cocoa or chocolate tea with slimy balls. Zenye hazikuwa na sukari. Maybe it's one of those acquired tastes. Like how some people don't like pizza the first time but end up loving it. Or maybe I just need to try a different flavor because hii version haikubamba at all. Maybe it slaps more on a sunny day. Juu kulikuwa kuna drizzle. Ebu niambieni your experience with boba juu mi haikunibamba. Kalikuwa kabaya. Guys, sijui kama ni ushamba but hii ni kama koko baridi. Imewekwa ice cubes, ni koko baridi. I honestly don't like it. Na venye nilikuwa hyped up, I was so excited to try it. Let's look at Aladdin. Kaka nika koko kile ya kasukari kile ice cream. Ime flop vibaya sana. Nani? Kuna mango poa lakini kumejaa. We went on the third day, so kulikuwa na a lot of people. We also sampled a few meat joints here and there. So good, no? Actually soft. It's so soft. Chemsha kwanza.
I think so. I guess so. Chemsha kwanza. Ndio kaka sauce zake.
Wewe ina snatch na nguvu. I also decided to go check out the rooftop for the first time to see what goes on there. Wenzangu primary wakivisit KICC, mimi nilikuwa busy nikishuka nyasi na kucheza banu.
Kakogana head on police. Kujeni kwanza, kujeni. Nini? Kazi go. Ngoja tunashuka. Bageti mno.
The view was worth it.
Everything is so tiny.
Everything was worth it. Wow. Tourism nini.
Yeah.
Tembea Kenya nini.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know what is going to be worth 200 bob. 2 hours ama unakuja tu unachungulia. It's a helipad.
Thank you so much. Perfect.
Hata mitishamba huku kulikuwa nazo. I'm a natural girl in nowadays, so when they called me over, I did not hesitate to try their remedies. That was my Kenya Meat Expo 2025 experience. Be sure to check it out next year. I honestly mainly came for the Nyama Choma, but I left with so much more knowledge, a few contacts, the experience of climbing up KICC, and a very questionable first encounter with boba. All in all, ilikuwa experience fiti.
Okay.
I was an usher, or I'm still an usher. The event is almost over. Yes, the event was about bringing stakeholders in the meat sector together. The whole value chain, from the farmer to the slaughters, to the exporters, to the people like Kenya Meat Commission who sell the actual meat.
Okay.
So it was like how will I call it, a platform for them to connect and educate people. We also had conferences where people were being taught different topics but around the meat sector.
Okay.